In 1996, California passed Proposition 215, ensuring the right to use marijuana for medical purposes. It has been over 10 years since the people of California changed state law to allow medical use of marijuana. However, federal agents continue to raid medicinal clubs, arguing cannabis is still a controlled substance and California law is in conflict with federal law. Even more interesting is the story of Oaksterdam, California, where there's a concentration of cannabis dispensaries. In 2004, the people of Oakland passed Local Measure Z, which allows adult use of marijuana and makes cannabis the lowest priority for law enforcement. Let's examine this issue and look at the thriving subculture of Oaksterdam. We traveled to Oaksterdam to speak with the owner of a cannabis dispensary. We wanted to find out, what is Oaksterdam, and does it have anything to do with Amsterdam?
That's where it comes from. Amsterdam originally is we're trying to be like the Dutch capital that in the Netherlands in general, where they allow coffee shops to sell cannabis to adults. I started the Bulldog Coffee Shop and Coffee Shop SR71, which is two coffee shops that sell cannabis. I started the Oaksterdam gift shop. It has all the Oaksterdam merchandise, so people who want to support the Oaksterdam and who are here visiting can get souvenirs of their trip to Oaksterdam. And then also I'm the publisher of the Oaksterdam News.
Richard Lee came in and really put his vision into play. We've been pretty much distributing at every single cannabis club that's out there. If people don't know about it, there's like Oaksterdam type newspaper to tell people what's going on as a whole, not just like in Oakland or San Francisco or big selective places, but cover everything.
We officially put the birth date as July 4th, 1996. From 1996 through 2004, more and more clubs opened in Oakland, and especially right in a cluster around the Uptown Fox Theater entertainment district. 2004 when permits were issued, and that's when they closed down a lot of the clubs. The city council passed an ordinance. Bad part of it was it limited the number of clubs. Good was they were issuing permits for clubs, so that's more protection from the federal government and the DEA. Whereas 215 was just for medical patients, Measure Z is more like legalizing it similar to alcohol. In 2004, 65% of Oakland voted for it. That put the cities on record, the voters on record as being in favor of taxing and regulating it. And so Measure Z just makes it the lowest priority enforcement, which is basically how the Dutch have done it, how it's been done in Amsterdam for the last 30 years. With SB 420, a bill passed by the legislature, to allow now there to be 300 cannabis outlets in California. Just because California legalizes medical marijuana doesn't mean that it's legal federally, but on the other hand, just because it's illegal federally doesn't mean it's illegal in California. The two can exist in opposition or in conflict.
What do I do? I'm the ambassador of Oaksterdam. I interact with people, I do PR, I basically tell people what they need to know. What is this Oaksterdam? Yeah, so I am a docent of sorts, showing people around and playing that role of ambassador. I also represent not just Oaksterdam and medical marijuana, but I also represent a segment of our population of AIDS survivors. I'm a 12-year AIDS survivor. It qualifies me as a spokesperson, as someone who uses this as a tremendous natural way of managing a chronic illness.
We have tried to revitalize this area. People have, do comment that it has improved since the cannabis clubs have been down here.
And Oaksterdam will be the place where it's legal, like in Amsterdam.
Well, hopefully, like we said, be more like Amsterdam, where they have coffee shops that serve tourists and they help to bring in visitors into the city to provide business and taxes for everybody.
I see it as the Disneyland of pot.
Oaksterdam is an idea we've had for trying to model what Amsterdam has done. The Netherlands has hundreds of coffee shops that sell cannabis openly. They pay taxes, they provide jobs, they improve neighborhoods. That's what we're trying to do in Oakland with Oaksterdam.
Please do visit us online at oaksterdamnews.com. We are your premier source for up-to-date cannabis news.